Hi friends, and welcome to Nick's Lit, where we get lit about literature. Just kidding. So today is Booktube Newbie Tag Day, and I am Gail. And this is Nick's Lit. Today is Booktube Newbie Tag Day, and I have a list of questions, so I do have my phone here so that I can answer these questions for you guys, so you guys can get to know me and I can get to know you, and we can build a rapport in the comments, because obviously I can't hear you, but that's okay. That's okay. Here we go. So I started this channel because I love books. I love bookish things. I love bookmarks. I love talking about books. I love reading books. I love watching movies about books, pretty much. So yeah, pretty much everything bookish. I'm pretty sure that my family and my husband are tired of listening to me ramble on about my books. So now you guys get to hear me ramble on about my books. Hello, you're welcome. Just kidding. Sort of. Something that I think is fun is my TBR cabinet. So here are all of my books that I'm going to be reading this month, that I want to be reading this month. And I have it set up, let me move the camera here, so that my non-fictions are on the bottom and my fiction is at the top. And I have it like decorated in Easter. I feel like this is something that can be redecorated every month. So that's something that I can bring you guys along with, something a little fun. I do know a lot of people have those TBR carts that they decorate and they're super cute. But I have a puppy and he thinks books are food. I mean, they are delicious and we do devour them, but they're not food. So mine have to be kept behind a glass, and this door actually shuts so that he cannot get to these books, because sadly I have to admit that I have had to pay for some books. You know, the whole dog ate my homework thing, that's real. I'm most excited about just reading more books that I never thought of. So if you guys give me suggestions on books to read, I read every genre except horror and space fantasy or space sci-fi. I don't know, I don't like the whole space thing personally, you know. For anyone else it's great, but for me, I don't like it. I'll read it like for an assignment, but it's not my favorite. Other than that, if you guys want to recommend me books, I'm here to read and to review. If you guys want to see reviews, if you guys just want to see me like living my daily life reading books, that too, I can do that too. Ooh, I like reading because I feel like you can live so many lives through books. Like, let me tell you guys, last week I had like 50 husbands. I really put myself into the book, so this bothers my husband, but I do. And I was reading The Husbands. If you guys have not, you know what, no, I'm not gonna get into a review. This is just a tag. But I read The Husbands last week and I felt like I was in there with her. Like, I was getting stressed at parts, like, bro, get up off the floor. So I just love reading books for escapism, honestly. Obviously knowledge, if I want to learn something new or learn about a person. Yeah, I like reading memoirs and biographies, so that's why, I guess. The Cat in the Hat. Honestly, the Cat in the Hat, I'm not even gonna lie. I was a little toddler before I could even read, and I used to have The Cat in the Hat read to me all the time, and that's probably what really got me into reading. And then when I got older, the series that I really remember like changing it for me was the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. I was a tween and I would save up my own monies to buy the next book, and it was my favorite thing. I would spend summer days, like hours after school, just reading, and that was just, it was delicious. I loved being outside of where I am, you know? Like, I can travel, I can do anything. I feel like Barbie, gee. Mystery, romance, thriller, cozy, biographies, memoirs, fantasy, romantasy. I got a wide book appetite. Pretty much anywhere I can. I like to read in the house, in the car, at a bus stop, on a plane, on a train, with the goat on a boat. Just kidding. Doctors, yeah. Yeah, okay. Woo, yeah. So right now, as you can see, this is what my book collection looks like. I do have a small bookshelf in my office as well, and that holds books that like I've owned for years. But as I've gotten older, I've realized that actually my collection is mostly through the library and the ebooks. I respect booktubers that spend a lot of money to buy the newest and latest and greatest, but I'm not rich like that. I'm just not rich, and I work at a library, so I literally have access. And then again, just supporting your local library honestly is so much more than just books. Now, I do love also supporting local, so I do support local artists, YouTubers that I follow that I really admire. I do buy their book in support. And then if I'm at like a book event, obviously I'm gonna buy a book. And if I'm like at a store and there's a book that I really love, I'm gonna buy it. So it's not that I never spend money on books, is that it's not my first inkling. That is pretty much it for this Booktube newbie tag. I will see you guys in another video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.